When we talk about telling our beer story, what we mean is sharing what makes our beer unique with each and every guest. There are many ways to tell about our beer story because we have many different team members, all with their own personalities. We haven't scripted out what beer story you have to tell because we want you to be you. Besides, no one likes sounding like a robot. We want you to come up with your own way to tell guests about our beer, but all stories must incorporate these 3 points. Number 1, the beer story has to start at the greet. The greet sets the stage for the entire dining experience. The greet is where you begin to learn about our guests' needs and where guests begin to learn about our restaurant. This is the best time to get guests excited about trying one of our fresh crafted beers by sharing your knowledge of our brewing traditions, ingredients, and descriptions of what's brewing. Number 2, highlight what is unique about our beer. We are unique because all of our house beers are made on site by a talented brewmaster. Your beer story must include something about our beer being handcrafted, fresh, and brewed on site. These qualities make a difference to guests and create a one-of-a-kind dining experience. And number 3, the fresh beer sheet. The fresh beer sheet is a card that should be on every table. This card lists and describes all the beers we have on tap and is a tool to use when telling your beer story. It will also help to prevent this embarrassing situation when you don't know how to describe a beer.
I gotta tell you, that Kolsch looks great. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
No guests like the face, so let's check out how to avoid this by telling a great beer story.
Good evening, folks. How are we doing?
Good evening.
I'm well, thanks. Is this your first time dining with us?
It is.
Okay, well, welcome first. And let me tell you a little bit about ourselves. We are a restaurant and brewery, meaning we brew all of our own craft beers in-house and serve them fresh from our taps. This is our fresh beer sheet. If you look here, we have descriptions of all the beers we have available. My favorite is the Kolsch. It has a light and crisp flavor. Can I get you started with a beer today?
Let's do that, Kolsch.
Kolsch, awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. I will as well.
Good afternoon, I'm Chris. Have you all ever been here before?
Yeah, we have.
Great, then you know all about our fresh beer?
Yeah, we love the beer
Hey,
here.
fantastic. What you may not know is Dan, our brewmaster, actually if you look back there, you can see him brewing something up now, just tapped our seasonal beer. It's a darker beer made with 4 malts. It's gonna be a bit roasty and gives a little bit of a bittersweet finish. Now, that description and many others are of our beers right here on our fresh sheets. If you have any questions about our beer, please let me know. I'm a huge fan of it and I'll be able to answer almost any questions you have.
Awesome. What do you think about the white ale?
The white ale is fantastic.
There you go. 2 great examples of telling our beer story. Even though each team member had a different story to tell, they both incorporated the 3 points all beer stories must have. It was shared during the greet, it highlighted that our beer is brewed in-house, and it utilized our fresh beer sheet.